Solve the given questions from the figure. Line constructions, cosine rule, and trigonometric identity are used to solve this question. Solution. Let the equal angles, each be equals to theta. Join line OE and line OD. Each equals the radius, r of the semicircle. We now have two triangles. Triangle OCE and triangle OCD. We have to find the value of length, OC, from each triangle using cosine rule. But before doing that, let line OC be equals to x and line BC be equals to y. This implies that line OB equals the sum of line OC and line BC, which equals the sum of x and y. That is the radius, r, of the semicircle. We call it equation 1. From triangle OCE, use cosine rule. The square of r equals the sum of the square of x and the square of 21 minus 2 times x times the product of 21 and cosine 60 degrees. Since we know that angle theta is equals to 60 degrees. Simplify and we have that the square of r equals the sum of the square of x and 441 minus 21 times x. We call it equation 2. From triangle OCD, use cosine rule. The square of r equals the sum of the square of x and the square of 16 minus 2 times x times the product of 16 and cosine 120 degrees. Since we know that 2 times angle theta equals 120 degrees. Simplify and we have that the square of r equals the sum of the square of x and 256 plus 16 times x. We call it equation 3. Substitute equation 2 into equation 3. We have that the sum of the square of x and 441 minus 21 times x equals the sum of the square of x and 256 plus 16 times x. The square of x, which are equal but opposite signs, cancel out from the equation. We now combine like terms and simplify. So that 185 equals 73 times x. Hence, x equals 185 divided by 37. We call it equation Q. Substitute into equation 2. This implies that the square of r equals the sum of the square of 185 divided by 37 and 441 minus 21 times 185 divided by 37. Which equals to 361. Take square root of the equation and we have that r equals the square root of 361, which equals to 19 units. Therefore, r equals 19 units. Solution to question 2. From equation 1. The sum of x and y equals r. Substitute the value of r equals 19. Also, substitute the value of x from equation Q. This implies that y equals r minus x, which equals to 19 minus 185 divided by 37. The result is equals to 14 units. Since y equals the length of line BC, therefore, the length of line BC equals to 14 units.